Sanibona emakhaya igama yami Scelo Ngubane. I'm an inspirational speaker. Today we have our special guest. Please introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Zwane from Katlehong. Yes.
Yeah, igama le group.
I'm from Tuxedo, which is called Together is One Youth Club. Together is One Community Development Organization.
Yes.
So in short, we call it Tuxedo.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So now let's take it back from the time when you started, because I ngwazela stage, ngwazela kwa arts, and for all these years, you've been sustaining yourself through arts. Where did it start?
In fact, it all started at school, you know.
Okay.
I remember when I was young, during the 80s, 81, 82, you know, bebanokusibiza mhlambe esikolweni for ukuthi sizoyenza i-cash.
Okay.
You know, cash ngoJesu uNkulunkulu luthando.
Okay.
Yabo, so it started there mntakababa, and then it moved to Ekasi, whereby bekunama Grootman bewabhiza shaya kune dance bebabiza ngikhalaphathu.
Okay.
Ikhalaphathu engicabanga ukuthi iyo influence ispansula kakhulu.
Oh, yeah. Because ngifuna ukuza lapho uthi you are big nespansula.
Yes. Yeah, influence ispansula nabo campus dance.
So before ispansula bewa
there was ikhalaphathu.
Because
But abaningi they
ikhalaphathu.
don't know about ikhalaphathu because beyenza kakhulu emishadweni.
Okay.
You know, kusetshenziswa i-two pipe.
Okay.
Yabo into ezinjengalezo.
Oh,
So
wow.
inobupansula nyana phakathi. So siqale lapho namntaka baba sihambe sema trainini si dance khona ikhalaphathu leyo, then nabo sipansula abofuquza yabona into
Okay.
ezinjengalezo. So young inspire do besingazi ukuthi kwenzakalani by then, by that time, because besesiyintwana ezincane, you know.
Sure.
But then inspired that thing to the point ukuthi ngigcine sengiyithanda at the later stage. Yes. Yakhumbula ukuthi even ngo-1989 ngaqala ngafoma even the choir, you know, ngaba umculi wamachoir. So yeah, iqale
So ku-arts ayikho into ongayenzanga. Music, dance.
Phuma ku-music, ngene ku-dance, and I not just dance, wonke lama dances, you know, your pansula, your kofifi, your Zulu dance, your Sotho dance, your Pedi dance.
Yes.
I think ngizenze zonke. Your Gumboot dance, that was my favorite.
Wow.
Gumboot.
Why Gumboot dance?
I think ngasa sikhathi lesiya yakhumbula mos la emakasana bekusena this thing ama-toilet bengasila ka flashayo bekulaka thuthwayo. When you see those guys, you know, zamba ngalawo ma-truck lawo libele sidlala isipharapara in so, and there's no business mazimile kwesinye isikhathi othi bazidlalela i-campus dance, you know.
Wow.
So mina I-inspiranga from the minds, inspire from kulabantu babothutha amabhakede.
Wow.
Yes.
I remember I was thutha amabhakede.
Yeah, I was thutha amabhakede, yes.
Wow.
Kuze kuvele lezo lawo ma dance or low music low wama we-campus from kusutha amabhakede. Besibona those guys sometimes mazipakile, you know, they will play your campus, then nami ngaba interested kakhulu, and hiyo bengicabanga ukuthi ngimastera kakhulu ukudlula lezi ezinye.
Wow.
Yes.
So indaba ye performing arts, as we know the respect, sometimes you're able ukudlala even nange situation is serious, and because mase senibeke stage seba much different, and that is what we call about forum theater. How has theater worked in assisting the society, especially of our black communities, in telling our own stories?
Yeah, ngiyacabanga ukuthi it helped a lot when baba, because really, like even during apartheid besinokubona ezinye izinto zenzakalayo, you'll see abelungu mhlambe oramabhunu njengoba siwabiza that by that time agijimisa abantu eKasi, you know. So we will portray that, we'll put that on stage, you know. Yeah, mhlambe senze protest theater, you know. Sibeke on stage abantu babone ukuthi okay, masikhula sikhule ngayiphi indlela. So it helps kakhulu, and because you send ilona message yokuthi kwenzakaleni in the past, you know. We send it so that nomuntu ovela manje abone ukuthi kube kwenzakalani in the past. So theater, it helps in that way. And asingene nakuboma dance abo dance they assist in your mind, in shaping up your mind, your discipline, in fact, because once we involve kulezo zinto lezo, you forget about izinto ezi negative,
Yes.
the bad aspects of life, and you focus on the positivity,
Yeah. So now you are king of Ispanzula, and Ispanzula is always associated with and all of that. How did it make you feel? Director kwazi ukuthi ugcile nabafana beSpanzula, and when people look at them, ngabe usibamba inkunzi kusasa. How was that experience?
Yeah, even experience ngasho ukuthi be bad and good, because yes abantu babasibona nje babona ukuthi igebengu nje laba ayikho into yabo, the dress code ibhodi zethu, amafutha kwethu lapha naphansi, ibruko lihlele lana phansi, bakubona ngathi isigebengu. But konke engayifaka nje lapha because kakhulu vele amapantsulas, bokuthi besizibiza ngabo clever.
Yeah.
Besithi noma sigibele training sidlala istaff lapha and that is why bese associate nobutsotsi.
Okay.
But at least to transform kwaba i-culture.
Yes.
Understand?
Yes.
So kuyinto ephefonywayo.
So Ispanzula isiletha bosibhujwa beze through Ispanzula, all of them.
Yeah. Kakhulu ithi nje mhlambe from kuKofifi your Sophia Town.
Yes.
Yiye ngibona i-develop Ispanzula.
Oh yeah.
Then it's my develop amapantsula, then kwavela zonke lezabo kwaito zonke lezi but from kupantsula ipantsula ngathi yiyo ebenamandla kakhulu especially kuma townships.
As a director, you are not just a director masifika ku grouping, you also becoming a parent, because who was you members of the group ukuswela kawo nani and all of that. How has the journey been for you from the humble beginning of it together as one or Tuxedo?
Yeah, when it started, it was very, very difficult because even abantwana beza in an organization, abanye beza from different amakhaya ngithi. So it's abanye balambile, abanye they want this, they want success, So it's been a hard journey ngoba abantu abaningi abatholi that support abayifunayo.
Sure.
But because ngiyithanda lento engiyenzayo, so nami ngibanikeze yami experience ukuthi ngayiqala kanjani yonke lento le. So mababona ukuthi nami ije nambe yi-tough kakhulu, then bakhona uku-adapta, nabazali at least ngibabize sihlale phansi sikwazi ukukhuluma nabo to understand ukuthi yini lesiyenzayo siphokephelephi. Understand? But then ithe mayihamba ngesikhathi ngoba sekuyinto e-right aba-enjoya, even the parents mabababona abantwana ba-enjoy the way baba successful ngakhona kulento bebayithatha ngokuthi umdlalo.
Now the experience nje yokuthatha ingane uzifake endizeni, how has it made you feel?
That was the best one mdaka baba, because njengoba ngingayimention at the beginning ukuthi abantu abaningi bayithatha ngathi umdlalo, lento into engeke isendawo. But ithe mase baqala abantwana sekubantu siqale nje la ekhaya abadlala emalusuthu, babonga ukuthi abantwana ngathi bayahamba manje.
Seriously.
So ukuthatha the first group for the first 26 yabantwana ngibathatha ngibamikise eCroatia or eSpain. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi kuyoba i-fulfillment.
Wow.
Because beku difficult but kwavela dithinga ukuthi nawo abantwana manje sebayahamba wena mntaka baba. Wonke umuntu wajabula ongakuthi abazali bese bakhapha, and ngitshele ongakwazi mntaka baba, we are the first group eAfrica yokuwina iWorld Cup.
Wow.
Kube buhlungu ukuthi azange bayibona abantu abaningi and azange bayi-appreciate la, kodwa ngaphandle ya-appreciate, and we are the first group ngisayisho namhla, we are the first group to win iWorld Cup, i-Dance World Cup.
Wow.
In Croatia. That was 2013.
Which genre?
Yes, bese Kofifi.
Wow.
Our Kofifi be mixed in Ispanzula. So yazi njengoba ngithanda Ispanzula ngisithandela neSophia Town, so I mixed the two.
Wow.
Ngayibiza ngecocktail.
That's the theme for the dance. Besibuya la.
Mntaka baba besibuya kakhulu. Bekunama countries, I think I-42 lapha of the world.
Yeah.
Kunama groups more than 4,000. But we obtained position 1.
Yini strength senu? Masawubheka la amanye ama groups nani wahudula ngenxa yani?
Ilona, I think one of the judges yase America iye yathi esi-grounded kamnandi ngale dance yethu, yabona masifuna futhi ukuya phezulu we fly, you understand?
Wow.
So ubone originality from us. So and the discipline.
Okay.
I think the most thing engithishayo mina vele for kuma dancers wami discipline. They have to
I've
maintain
seen
the
that.
discipline.
You guys begingathi commercial nisaqala because
Yes.
one thing that becomes a problem with other groups is how they handle themselves. We're not respecting arts. Abanye uzobona abantu before bayoperforma bephuza and all of that, and you realize with man, there's lack of discipline in this person. How much of it discipline is needed kulo mkhakha we-arts kakhulu?
You need to respect this law. Once you respect and I respect.
Okay.
Humble yourself with this law. Kulo mkhakha we-art. Because really, yabona even mina abafana abantu engisebenze nabo abanye they are 30 mhlambe 30 something this year or 40, you know. But ngiyakutshela ukuthi noma ngivela angeke abambe ugwayi phambi kwami.
Wow.
Ngeke abheme phambi kwami. And angisho next mina umuntu angicabanga ukuthi sekamdala enough but ngendaba yaleyo respect
leyo discipline that you instill.
Respect and the discipline, yes. Thanda ilona yakhe idance yakho njengoba usithanda wena. Once uhlonipha izokuhlonipha.
Wow.
Into ekumele ngiyibeke ngiyimention le. Once uhlonipha nayo izokuhlonipha into oyenzayo.
We spoke earlier about la eMzansi ukuthi i-artists abhekelwa phansi. You will see even in events that are hosted ama-artists awabekwa ezingeni le-respect like other countries. I mean, well, mawubheka abo-London, they respect arts. They respect artists as well. Yini esingakwenza la eMzansi mhlawumbe ukuthi sibuyisele inhlonipho ye-the creatives?
Hey, yazi ngifunile question i-answer yaleyo question ndaba baba kunzima ukuyithola ukuthi yini esingayenza kahle kahle. I think but ukubalekile I think we have to learn from other countries.
Yeah.
You know, I've been into Croatia, I've been to Spain, Portugal, Italy, even Madagascar mntaka baba. Mawulapho outside they treat you special. You know, but nikeza yonke into oyifunayo like khona la sihlale khona 6 months. But azange sifise ngathi ukuthi singabuya ekhaya.
Wow.
Because bebasiphethe kahle each and every day, you know. But la ekhaya ngenze change typical example besise beso performa ku Heritage Day eParliament eUnion Buildings. Ngitshela ukuthi amanzi bekumele sozifunela le etradini, ukudla kumele sozifunela le etradini, you know. Ngibebhlungu futhi ngibona one of the best artists zala eKasi. Akhona lapho ubaba esimhloniphayo kakhulu. Akhona lapho na azoperform but iroom lakhe bekungena amanzi kungena spili kungena nix kula ngibona ukuthi la ekhaya asithathani serious, you know, especially ku art but le ngaphandle bakuthatha phezulu.
Also, we have seen a very majority of artists during COVID kube struggle kakhulu for ama-artists and amanye ama-artists adlela izindlu, others had to even relocate bayobheka abanye ba-homeless. I-arts ngathi ibhekelwa phansi in our country and yet mawuthi ubheka igxathu elidlalwe yabo Miriam Makeba, you can name artists. I mean, part of the current president isiqubulo sakhe se-campaign yakhe wasithatha makuqeda ukudlula ubaba uHugh Masekela Thumamile because that's a very special and strong song ukuthi mawubheka the role that is played by art or artist inkulu, but mawubheka indlela abathithwa ngakhona ama-artists, they're not treated with the same respect. And I think you're right that we need to look at other countries and learn from them. Now, let's look at you. Maui one, before you create all these moves, where there's a coffee for a spansula. Kwenzakalani? Udansa phambi kwemira or what happens on that day?
Yeah, you know, kuba nezinto eziringayo, kuba nama songs wakudala njalo vela akhala ekhanda, you know.
Okay.
And then push, you know, push, ubona ibody move, ubona inyawo limuva.
Okay.
Then you know those are the things ezenzakalayo. Sometimes uyazigezela nje eshaweni sekukhona into ekhalayo lapha ya.
Wow.
Uthi hey man na shali sa step yofundisa ingcosi yabona. So yeah, creativity nje into ezenzakalelayo namntaka baba and even unoku inspire umuntu ohambayo nje stratini, you know.
The way hamba ngakhona.
The way hamba ngakhona khona khona banyane idakiwe nyane hamba so uyayibo thathe lawo ma movement yolahlela lapha yana mfethu.
Hlanganisa umuntu hamba ngathi uyadansa, it's true.
Kahle yes.
Wow.
Kahle umuntu makuhamba kwakhe nje ama movement wakhe kunamashida abhampayo nje ihambe ngeside lapha. Ama movement owathathayo lapha nginokwatshela nokusitshela even ingcozi ukuthi yabona sizoyicala ngathi siyahamba le movement. Sihambe bese sesifaka ilona ke. sesifakela i-beat, you know.
Wow.
Imithetha leyo muntu esimbonile
Okay.
igcine sokuyipart of ilona i-dance or i-style, you know.
Yini iphupho lakho mawubheka where you are taking the group, or you as an artist and a director, what's your biggest dream?
I think some of my dreams, I think mina sengiwa-achievile mntaka baba mase ngibheka, you know, bekukubona a black child angabi despair, you know, because ngibheka i-background yami I think it was 1996 or 97 ngiye ngaya e-Market Theatre. I think I only spent 1 day lapha ngokuthi angahluleka ukuthi ngibuye the other days ngendaba ye-transport from Katlehong to Joburg. So even nase dance umbrella, not dance factory, ngayenza MID, sorry, moving into dance. Nakhona ngaya once. Nge-aim yokuthi ngifuna ukuyofunda lapha yana, you know, ngibe professional now, you understand, but ngahluleka. So ngokuhluleka kwami azange ngithi ithi ngilahle ithawula ngingasayenzi this thing. Ngokuhluleka kwami ngayenza elokushini.
Wow.
So ngayenza elokushini.
Walethi Market Theatre elokushini.
Ngalethi Market Theatre elokushini, yes.
Ne moving into dance
Ngalethi elokushini. Wonke lama achievement wami ngiwathola nje ngihlele elokushini, angiyanga ku professional or kuma esikoleni nje si professional. So emyambe ukuthi manje mase ngila sengizenzelile nami, ithi ngithathe every black child engakhona ukuthi iyozifundisa or abangakhona kubo kuyiphi imali ukuthi iyofunda esikoleni sishap. Ngilethe la ikhasi, ngiyithishe la ikhasi, iphakame la ikhasi.
Wow.
Yeah, so ngiyacabanga ukuthi yeah.
Wow, congratulations. You were showing me one of your students or sebenze China manje as we speak. And lo imisebenzi ephuma ezandleni zakho yonke le. You hosted a festival. Hosting different groups from different backgrounds. How were the festivals for you?
Yeah, the festivals bezihelpa kakhulu njengoba ngisho ukuthi bengifuna nokuhelp i-black child ukuthi nayo ikwazi ukuzimela. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi some of ama festival ebengiwa hosta ayenze kwaba ne-unity, you know, ama artists wakhona ukushare imisebenzi yayo abayenza in their garage, you know. Wow. The back rooms, you know, bebayathatha bawabeke lapha, you know. So ngiyacabanga ukuthi beyingfulfill this thing ukuthi at least ngikhona ukwenza into esokuhlanganisa umphakathi balona, and bebathola ama prizes at the same time kungakajwayeleki. Yeah, you know, ingakabi fashion ukuthi mawuye ku festival uyothola something. So mina kuma festivals wami bengithi mangayenza abantu bahambe bajabulile, bakufonele noma basikhaya uyenza nini enye ngathi ungawenza abe maningi, you know. So ukuthi awuna enough funds zokuthi uyenze that thing.
Should we look at mhlambi Tuxedo being a national organization at some point, maybe planting yourself in different places? You look at italent esinalo likhulu eSouth Africa, and yet we still have a problem yoku-expose ama-artist that their talent iphelele garage, their talent iphelele mhlambe in their doorsteps because there's no much exposure. Njengoba busoyichazile, maybe where can we see you in the future?
Yeah, it is big. It is big because we still get invites to mentor amanye organizations all over the country, you know. We have people, your Western Cape, your Eastern Cape, your Northern Cape, your KwaZulu Natal.
Wow.
You know, your Northwest. Kunabantu assistayo there. Besibhekile ukuthi sibe nama branches, but we decided no, let us assist those groups.
Sustain themselves, yes. Bazikhulele bona.
Yes, bazikhulele, but it's assistance there and there, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, it's actually big in that way. You would see even boma Italy, boma Spain, bayafuna ukuthi size sizoba ipart yalapho, size soyenza ama workshops there.
Wow.
You know, there are other ama members of Tuxedo egcine sewaya eSwitzerland. You know, each and every year now sebayababiza bazotrainer ama student ezikolweni zakhona ispantsula.
Oh wow.
You know, yes, we have the guys abaphuma la ekhaya sebazibiza nge-Fishers of Men. Babhizi bayatraina lapha outside, you know. First year ngaya nabo sahamba sayotrain abantu lapha sahamba C5, but now, you know, sebanokubuyela each and every year, which is a good thing, you know. It's
You've
a success
worked.
story as well.
You look young, ufana namatisha ugugi, but you've been doing this
I've been doing this for many
for
years,
many
over
years.
25 years.
Yes.
You know, yeah.
Wow. And I believe ngeke sikwazi ukunika indondo, but we salute the work that you have done, Ikas. And
Yeah.
you've made Ikas to be taken serious because makuvela sazi ukuthi into yovela i-tuxedo siyazi ukuthi no
Yeah.
inani le standard is gonna go high.
Yes.
Maybe also the importance of ukulanda abantwana abasesesikolweni. I mean, I see in different provinces they're affected by teenage pregnancy, and arts used to play that gap, closing the gap yokuthi abantwana bakwazi ukuthi makaphuma esikolweni uyazi ukuthi uya ku dance, maphuma esikolweni uyazi ukuthi uyoshaya ispantsula, so that their minds can be kept with something positive. Yini esingakwenza mhlambe to increase those activities ezikolweni?
Yeah, I think Dagababa kubalulekile kakhulu ukuthi we have to go back to ezikolweni so assist, you know, sifake wona lama dancers wethu sewafundile ahamba ayo-teacher some of these things, because really i-art iyayidlala, i-art noma imaphi ama-activity, even soccer ziyayidlala this role yokuthi sithatha abantu babe disciplined, you know. So I will encourage ukuthi sibe nama activities ezikolweni we-art, you know. They will help a lot in grooming these kids. Bazokwazi ukubalekela lawo ma-pregnancy, you know, teenage pregnancy, you know, because wonke siyazi ukuthi abantu bayathanda ukuthi mabaqala babe sesstagini bayenza izinto
The puberty
different.
stage, yes.
Bafuna ukuyoqala ukuthi baphuze babheme manje, you know, but mabala baba discipline babe straight, you know.
So you spoke about indaba ye-discipline yokuthi iyafunda i-discipline ku-arts, and it's something esingayiboni mawungaphandle, but arts it brings a lot of discipline in the life of a person. But I also wanted to ask indaba ye-team building yokuthi yokuthi ama-artist begcine sewahlangene abumbene ukuthi how much does art encourages indaba ye-collaboration?
Yeah, as artists we do encourage a collaboration. Yeah, we do encourage it, and we need it to happen because izinto zibe right. Artists will come together. Nokubalekela this thing ama-forums kakhulu, though ngiwathanda, but ngiyathanda ukuthi ama-artists noma azimele kanjalo akwazi ukuhlangana abe kuse same place whereby they encourage each other. Maybe they tell each other ukuthi uze kube successful nje yini le kumele uyenze. You understand? So yeah, I encourage kakhulu, and which is something we do as a Tuxedo, to invite other organizations and sihlale nabo, you know, sifundisane nge-leadership, you know, ibaluleke kanjani leadership, ibaluleke kanjani leadership, because into esiyibhekile akumelanga ukuthi kuhlale kuwe kuphela ophezulu.
Sure.
Yeah, even if it's organization of, even if kuwe as an individual akumelanga kuhlale kuwe laphana, kumele ugurume abanye abantu abakwazi ukuthi bathathe over.
Wow. How important is that, grooming other people? Because, you know, you shared something about the color part, something that we didn't know about. But kubaluleke kanani ukuloku busy ugroom abantu so that the culture is never lost?
Yeah, ngifuna ngiza lapho ukuthi kuze ingabi lost this culture, kubalulekile ukuthi ulibele uyiphasa to the next generation.
Yeah.
Akungahlali kuwe. Grooma omunye umuntu, thatha le skill usilahlele komunye umuntu, from that person naye akwazi ukusilahlela komunye umuntu, so that lento ihlale iqhubeka. Ngwaledi ngokuthi color part ayisaziwa abantu abaningi because asilibele siyithumela kwabanye abantu, you know, ukuthi bayi understand. So it's very important to ukuthi ushare abanye abantu. Like myself, bengiyi-together as one community development, of which is Tuxedo. I made sure that some of the members baba nama organizations wabo. Yeah, there is Mazibuye Masisweni, of which it started as a festival, but labe sibagrumile from the organization is registered.
Wow.
Now as that organization. And we have Tuxedo as production, of which now is made SID abantu sibagrumile basiphathela yona. We have an organization called Touches the Move.
Wow.
Amanye ama-members now aphuma la ekhaya wahamba wazivulela yona ngale side.
So it's an exit plan.
You know, yes, asikwazi ukuthi sihlale silana mawuze la ekhaya ku development, sa develop. ukhule uhambe uyoyenza something else now esayidini.
Wow, ngibone namanje ukuthi sene-office seniku-commercial theatre ngempela.
Ngempela.
Manje senifaka ama-invoice anisafuni uku-exposure.
Yes.
You are well exposed now.
Yeah, we are well exposed manje. As much as Coca-Cola na is as advertiser manje, mhlambe 100 and something years later, we have to advertise ourselves. But awukwazi ukuthi njalo uyasibiza, hey sikubizela i-t-shirt, hey sikubizela ukudla, you know. Sa invoice manje sine office simnandi shama invoice. Commercial manje.
Wow. There was a time where I think you were the first group ekasi to even have a transport branded, owned also by the group. How was the feeling?
Yo, that was a nice feeling. Ukuba na that office, nje sakhi office kuqala nje. Ngoba ile group, hey le group sene office la, sathenga ikhumbi. Hey le group sene ikhumbi la, you know.
Wow.
So it was a great experience mntaka baba. It's a nice feeling. Lama member were happy, you know. But into engiyithandile ngathi by then ukuthi still besi humble. Azange sizikhukhumeze.
You never
pompous. Azange yabo. Sihlale sinjalo. You know, uveze na something ukuthi besithi masifika kuma festival but hey leziyana, you know, wonke umuntu uyashake masifika ku festival because of that discipline ebesina. And mangicabanga ukuthi besi compete even nabantu thothi abavela kuma institutions amakhulu, you know. Si performa nabo but you know getting those first positions eziningi kangako about 350 something ama first positions esawathola since our inception, you know. So ubona lapho ukuthi besi disciplined kangakanani
basathusa kangakanani. Celebrate. This is big.
It's big, bro.
Wow.
It's big.
And to look at the fact that nenze konke lokho just being a cast.
Yes, into engichazile ile ukuthi azange sibe despair, azange silahle ithemba ngokuthi asikhonanga kuya kuma institutions asharp. Sayenzele ekhasi yonke into instill the discipline lapho ekhasi, you know. Yes, sas achieve zonke lezi zinto kumele ngabe achieve mhlambe yikolo eyiphakeme. That is why bebasithanda, you know, kunabantu bama MID, you know, bathi mabasibona basithanda ukuthi these guys are disciplined. They will even invite us to go and perform for mhlambe the president event or the gala dinners, you know. Bas invite ukuthi hambani no performa lapha yana sijabulela ukuthi no we achieved, you know, si reachile le goal besifuna.
Wow.
Yes.
And you reckon that all of that is because of humble beginnings and just ubuntu. What were the challenges that you faced in this journey?
In this journey, first challenges is ukuthi people will say mhlambe udla imali abantwana, you know. Lo udla imali egroup ini, you know. Abanye people, some other people will not support your organization, not getting funds. Wonke ama-challenges wonke la, you know. At some point mhlambe sibe baningi ku-organization nini abantu baphume bayosebenza ngoba babona kungatholakali next in the organization. So those were all the challenges esifacing. But ngiyengaba happy because sema sibe lesikhulu asa understand ukuthi yazi now let us value ourselves. Siqale singene ku-commercial njengoba sesibe usho la so performa khona we invoice, you know, and when you invoice intenhle ukuthi sikunale transparency ebakhona ku-organization. Wonke umuntu uyabona, oh this time isithole 10,000 asiphene umphathi wethu noma i200 thina sethena ama100, you know. Yaqala yakhula ngaleyo ndlela leyo so kwaba kwagcina kube kuyinto esharp.
Wow.
So ama challenges sikhonile ukuthi silwe nawo ndo asisekhona namanje ukuthi njengoba sesikhulile manje mawungena sponsorship esikuphusha, you know, for ukuthi sustain the organization kuba difficult. So you will depend on ama funds.
Yes.
And of which is a problem maku dry season. Hey, abantwana kusesikhathi abarehearse, you know, because it's dry, you know.
And I think the budget incane that comes to ama groups to sustain them ekhasi. What can we do to bring private funding? Mhlambe more. You spoke about indaba yabo Coca-Cola. They are there. Mhlambe how do we draw them to our social development?
Yeah, the bad thing about this ukuthi i-art ihlulekile mhlawumbe kufana kakhulu nesport. Ku-sport, you uzoyenza mhlawumbe, let's say i-tournament, bayayazi abantu bazongena imali eyitshisiwe, bayakhona ukugaina at the same time la ama-sponsors.
Okay.
But la ku-art kuba difficult kakhulu because banokubona ngathi asikhona ukuzisustain
Yeah.
so kuba nzima ukuthi uthole i-sponsorship esizoma nawe till the end. So bavele beze bazokufanda nje. But ngiyacabanga ukuthi we need to have these ama-consortium, I think. Yeah, sihlangane nathi as a group. Sibe ne-sustainability plan,
Okay.
so that if we invite these sponsors, zikwazi ukuhlala nazo zazi ukuthi okay labantu masibanikeza something nabo bayasimaketha.
Sure.
Bazosimaketha bayi-brand,
Wow.
So yeah, I think we need to have that.
Oh, that's very profound. I mean, look at the soccer. Goodness, is it SAFA that is responsible for the sporting codes?
Yes.
But go arts, we still have a lot of freelancing and not structured very well. And last time I thought the forums were for that. Kwenzakalani kanti kuma forums?
I-forum yazi ngize ngagcina sengibona ukuthi ngathi iba i-waste of time, and bengicabanga ukuthi those forums will be assisting in that, but you have those forums, they are just there mhlawumbe to be the voice of the artist. Yes, they are the voice of artists, but they are not creating ama-jobs or ithi njengoba uyibheka ku-sport bane-league, angithi if besine-league nathi mhlawumbe let's say ku-art sinento ezinjengama-league,
Wow.
la siza khona sifike sizodlala kuba yinto emile and esustainayo these organizations ezisuke ezi-affiliate lapho. So if isingaba ne-structure esinjengaleso ngiyacabanga ukuthi nama-sponsors angeza kakhulu. But if siyahluleka ukwenza that structure esifana nama-league ku-sports, sihluleka ukwenza ama-dance league, yes, ye-dance, ye-theatre, sizowathola kanjani ama-sponsorship?
And also, you're raising something very profound, and I hope people who are watching at home, those who are also decision makers, can really take a gap or an opportunity of this gap. We have so much talent. I've seen kids performing. Like us in the school esaziwayo nje ukuthi sibutha abo number 1 because of the arts influence that is there in the school. So the arts in the school is not really taken serious. Apart from masaqala unyaka ke ama-athletes from January until March, but after that you find there's no much, and not every young person is a academic. Others abaphiwe ku-arts mhlawumbe abazali do not want to accept that ukuthi umntana uphiwe ku-arts melanga azayofuna ukuyofunda naye vets uphiwe ukukhuluma ngomzimba wakhe ama-moves wakhe and all of that. We need to do a lot of promotions on that, and I believe you are the right person to advocate for that.
Yeah, true. Nathi besicalile futhi ngale sike sangena sisayenza nje i-proposal yokungena ezikolweni.
Okay.
Sibatshe ukuthi sicela ukubalethela into eso in the schools. So they will send you from pillar to post. That's a problem. Yeah. This thing. Uzane idea ekahle. Umuntu akuthatha bathi okay hamba ku district but sizoyibheka this issue yakho. The next thing abayibheka nge-issue yakho so ubone bafaka ama-post ukuthi sizoyenza i-art in schools, but babhalele art in schools still abayenzi abayi-implement
because there's no heart for it. Yes. I mean, that's why I was saying you love art. You never want art to die. So awuyenzi ngoba mhlawumbe uinstructiwe, uyenza because you are passionate about it.
Yes.
And unfortunately we've not had the best minister of arts. If you look at even comparing with other years, I think our current minister is challenged.
Yeah, I think we challenged kakhulu. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi akasinikezi that thing, you will not find him maybe kulezo zinto ze-art.
Yeah.
Even if you are delegate abobani.
Yeah, I think the problem with arts is that we think anybody can just do arts. We don't think arts it's talent, ukuthi ngeke uvale uthathe noma ubani nje, maybe boy minister of police sithi woza la
police arts.
Also police arts. So we have a problem of leadership also in arts because We don't have a voice. We need somebody. I was saying, the Minister of Arts, many people from Gula, my institutions, the Swatlon Pie, or Market Theatre, I'm afraid they can give us the best.
The best,
You know,
yes.
about moving into dance because they know what they're talking about. Ngeke sithathe umuntu mfethu obekashaya indesheni. Uyayiphoyisa lo muntu. Uzothi kuye creatives. Uyo-creator.
Lutho mntakababa.
Phela wazoza Nkosi.
Yes, exactly. Wazoza Nkosi. So we need those people abazi nabantu abaningi aba understandayo even if bafuna umuntu abantu abanezikili or skill mhlambe ukuthi azoba yiminister. Bakhona abantu abaskilled, well skilled yona mntaka abantu abayithandayo lento le, you know, passion kubo. So if uzothatha umuntu ngoba politician then uyasilahla mayifika lapha. I think basuke bayimosha lapho ukuthi okay ngoba you politician woza la uzofitha kuzo zonke lento ezikhona.
And you can't.
Ayisebenzi kanjalo, you know.
I respect the fact that you started office from nothing. Today kunabantu abahlokayo bathi bayemsebenzini in that office. That is what arts is all about. The creation of the mind. Ufila kanjani mawulibheka le office?
It's an achievement. You know, it's a big achievement. Because really when ucabanga ukuthi usuka aphi ustruggle kangakanani mase ubheka manje ukuthi sekunabantu nje bangena babe yi3 babe yi4 e-officeini at the end of the month ubanikeze something, you know. It's big. Now nokuthi nje accounting mntaka baba masenibona ukuthi okay ngathi sekubheda kakhulu niyakhona ukuthi notloga lapha accounting kuna something.
Wow.
You know, it's big mntaka baba into enhle, and I'm happy ukuthi till this day we are still standing and CSS is strong and you are still humble and you invite everyone ohluphekayo nje okhalayo ngeart ongatholi who's willing maybe ukuthi aqhubekise art yakhe but need advice. We are willing to assist. We are assisting. We have assisted a lot of artists, but into embi ngabo ukuthi masomu assistile uyabaleka ngabongi nokubonga, you know. Bafuna ukubonga. Yes, asifuna nemali. Akuthi uzokhipha imali bonga nje ukuthi nangi assista ngangivalekile emehlweni ngase ngiyabona. But we are pushing mntaka baba. We assisted a lot of artists.
And you continue even to assist even rural groups because that is where a lot of needs are. And I think mhlambe kunama directors abukele, you are staying there and ubona una funding and what advice can you give to them? And I think now khona isikhathi la usofuna ukugive up and now uyofaka iCV. Yini yakubambi ukuthi ungayenzi mhlambe advise ama directors abukele mhlambe nasekhaya baze besixoxa ngaloko nohlabangani ukuthi wena usekhaya ungasebenzi baze bafake bathi awufake iCV la because they don't see the fruits of what you are trying to do. Yini ekwenze waqina and awuqinise nabanye.
Engakusho kuba fethu nabo dadwethu abaphethe art, the directors, you know. Akumelanga uphele umoya, you know. Akusiso sonke isikhathi into zihamba ngendlela oyifunayo. At times there are times where izinto zishona le left mfethu ungakhona ukumaintain umndeni wakho njengoba sesikhulile thina. Remember sesiphela sesinabo umama ekhaya ngithi esinabantwana sokumele sustain into njengalezo. So theka akutshela umuntu ukuthi hambe ufuna umsebenzi ngoba ufaka ilutho. Ngithi mina ungalahli ithemba, bambezela nje lapho eloneni, one day kuzoyenzeka, you know. And into ezibalekile kumele uhlale unazo nje iba ne compliance right for ukuthi uzokwazi ukuthi uthola ama funding. Zonke into zakho azibe registered.
Yes.
Iba registered, iba na certificate leso ube nayo amaphepha ama documents wabo ma SARS. You know, ube na yonke into compliance. Yes, uzokwazi ukuthi uzame nasendaweni ezihlukene. And then ngithanda ukuthi singabheki mhlambe la eloneni la ekhaya kuphela. Asibhekeni na abroad. Because abroad the people are willing to assist us.
Wow.
Yes, so asifakeni thina ama proposals wethu la ekhaya sifune siwafakeni nangaphandle. And enye baleka kakhulu ungafuni ukusebenza wedwa.
Yes.
Consult, collaborate, assistant. Yes, let us collaborate. You know, eventually sizofika la sifuna ukufika khona.
Ungabi inkomo edla yodwa.
Ungabi inkomo edla yodwa.
Wow.
You know, like mina ke manje ngiyazazi ukuthi esikhathini esiningi angisafuni ukuba hands on ngoba sengithathele skill ngasilahlela kwabanye abantu.
Yes.
Sengihlele mina ngiyamonitor nje ukuthi umuntu uyenza into right, you know.
Wow.
Ya ngiyachecka niyenzile into so niyenzile report, okay, yes. Ni applyile kuphi, yes. Mangabe khona la eningakhoni khona, come back to me and ask for assistance, then I will assist you ukuze wenze into right.
Wow.
Yes.
You're living your dream now.
I'm living my dream now, mntaka baba.
Wow.
Though at times that is why ngithi angifuni ukushayela phezulu ku-right nje ngilibele ngila phansi la ngihleli khona umuntu azibonele nje i-out elapha ku-township efocuse nje ebantwaneni like manje ngikhuluma abantwana abancane nabantwana abanama-10 11 years you know
Wow.
enginokuba busy nabo lapho ngibafakele sona lesibhiza sometimes ngibize wona lama-members esewafundile ukuthi uzani nizo-assista laphayana you know.
Wow.
So yeah, that's that. Angisho ukuthi ngidla izambane likaPondo but ngithi ngicabanga ukuthi ngi-achieve yonke into ebengifuna ukuyi-achieve ku-art.
Yes. Wow. And you have an ownership of your own story because sometimes sabantu silinda somebody else to tell our story. You are telling your own story. And I also want to thank you for having isikhathi nathi to share your heart and the journey that you have started. Any last words that you can want to share of encouragement for maybe somebody who's watching at home?
No, ithi ngicale ngibonge khona la ekhaya ukuthi ningiphe nami this opportunity to come and tell my story. Even though I feel ukuthi ngitshele about 60 or 70% of my story, there's still that 30% engathanda ukuthi ngiyibuyele futhi sizoyishare of my journey.
Yes,
you know.
Yes.
But for now I would like to encourage abantu basemakhaya ukuthi yonke into inesiqalo bese iba nesiphetho.
Yes.
And very important ukuthi ube disciplined. Once you choose a career or once you choose something, you have discipline into it. And asivumeleni even abantwana bethu njengoba besikhuluma manje ukuthi some of the kids asiphawanga ngokufana, abanye abantu bangahlakanipha for ukuthi bafunde incwadi, abanye bangahlakanipha ukuthi basebenzise umzimba wabo.
Yes.
So sibanikezeni leyo chance yokuthi basi-expressa the way bafuna ukuzi-expressa ngakhona.
Yeah.
Yes.
The future of a black child is bright because you have you in our society and in our community. I hope Emakaya we have enjoyed today, we are inspired and we are revived. Italente into esphiwe yona, isiphiwe sethu sonke. May we water the flower we want to grow. If you see young people dancing in the streets, that's the gift that they have. May God bless you. May God bless South African artists and every artist across the world who has a different talent. Thank you so much. Zwane is our example. Ukuthi dreams do come true. May God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.